Security concerns, a race atop the table, and a potential similar game plan from Zinedane Zidane are the highlights prior to the latest edition of El Clásico, but that only touches the surface. Is this Clásico going to deliver to the massive match that it's shaping up to be? Hi, I'm Dan Hilton, and this is the Barcelona Podcast YouTube exclusive. In the Liga, Real Madrid and Barcelona have both won 72 times, plus 34 draws, but Barcelona have scored 2 more goals than their rivals, 288 to 286. The overall record between the two rivals is 96 wins for Barca, 95 for Los Blancos, and 51 draws. For all of Madrid's European success, Barcelona have always been their equal, gaining the upper hand of late. Luis Suarez has scored against Madrid in 6 of his last 9 league matches, 9 goals in total. Since Suarez got on the score sheet for the first time against Madrid in March of 2015, Barcelona has 6 wins and 2 draws against their rivals in league action, with Madrid winning just the one match back in April of 2016. Last season was 2 wins for Barcelona, a 5-1 victory without Lionel Messi in October that featured a hat-trick from Suarez and goals from Felipe Coutinho and Arturo Vidal. It was 2-1 when Marcelo scored for Los Blancos in the 50th minute, but the Blaugrana opened up their rivals in the second half. The other match last season in March was a much closer affair, with even Rakitic getting the lone goal in the 26th minute. With the exception of the 0-0 draw against Slavia Prague on November 5th, Lionel Messi has at least 1 goal or 1 assist in every match since the end of September. The 2-0 loss to Granada, where Messi came back from injury to play the second half, is the only Liga match where he doesn't have a goal or assist. The Argentine sits atop the goal scorers chart in the Liga, tied with Karim Benzema on 12 goals, with Messi playing 4 less games. Messi is always going to be expected to decide a game, but at the moment, he's also in pretty good form. Good luck to Thibaut Courtois. While Messi is in form, Jordi Alba and Nelson Semedo, who both returned from injury in the last match against Real Sociedad, are still not entirely match fit, let alone in form. It's almost certain that Jordi Alba will get the start, as he did manage to get 74 minutes in before being substituted for Semedo against Real Sociedad. It should be expected Alba will be better than he was against La Real, but still not his best. Barcelona will be completely without Artur, who is still dealing with that groin injury that he apparently picked up on international duty. The midfield 3 will almost certainly be Frankie de Jong, Rakitic, and Sergio Busquets, unless the normally predictable Ernesto Valverde has something up his sleeve. Zidane's trick for El Clásico is already known, though he could also choose to play chess and not have Fede Valverde man-mark Messi. Teams man-marking Messi is not a new strategy. Casemiro had a few decent showings trying to stay with the Argentine, and this time it should be 21-year-old Valverde with the task. Valverde is Madrid's most informed player, and this is going to be the potential matchup that decides the match. For all the times that teams have man-marked Messi successfully, there were also the times when younger players like Pablo Maffeo with Girona were taught a lesson by the legend. The more nuanced matchup will be who Zidane partners with Valverde in the midfield. It will most likely be Luka Modric and Toni Kroos, neither of which may be tasked with trying to mark Sergio Busquets out of the game, as they tried to do in their younger years. Gareth Bale has dealt with injuries all season and only played 21 minutes off the bench against Valencia on the weekend. If the Welshman does get into the match, expect it to be off the bench. Other than Benzema, Zidane could start any of Rodrigo, Luka Jovic, Vinicius Jr., or Isco up top. There will be plenty of tactical battles all over the field. I mean, who doesn't love Luis Suarez and Sergio Ramos? But like all El Clásicos, this matchup is always decided by which team wants it more. After having this match postponed and security increased due to expected protests, the energy in the stadium could be the most charged it's been in quite some time. Both teams are actually staying at the same hotel on the day of the game due to the unrest in the region. Tied at 35 points atop La Liga, this match has higher stakes than it has in the last few incarnations of the matchup. You can become a Patreon and get the quick take match review after the match, and look out for the Barcelona podcast the following day, where Frances and I will get into the good stuff. Until then, don't forget to like and subscribe to get more videos like this, and as always, Forza Barca.